Investigate the building. MSQ will proceed. Oh, there's another building here. You know what it might be, you know? Pretty sure it was a medical colleague's research building. I mean, I've been inside before, but still. This is where Valerie is. Let's go see. Or not. Oh. Ah, look at that. It's Rufus. Guess Crossbow Governor General decided to roll up for a visit. Oh hell, why be so polite? We're looking around waiting for those Ironbloods. Indeed, as a primary member, certainly has a lot of weight to throw around. Was the Imperial Defence Force member beside him. And man with him is... Our guy's seriously jacked. As Commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. Until years ago, as a Principal of Fours. What, really? How did he return to the Imperial Army, but...
It was of no small relief to me to hear the news of His Majesty's waking. It is still too soon for us to breathe easy, of course. But I am glad all the same.
Indeed. His Majesty's doctors are working as hard as they can. But even with the most advanced medical care, the situation is dire.
I wish there was more we could do. But I suppose the rest is in Adios's hands.
His Majesty?
Though perhaps we should at least visit him. That may put my mind at ease.
Very well. Then allow me to escort you to the VIP ward.
Ooh. Wait, they're coming our way. This isn't good. We need to hide.
There you are.
This way.
Huh? Grace, wait, isn't that... Valerie? Quite would look,
We
Valerie.
can talk later. Just come with me. If you don't want to be found, that is.
Valerie led you and viewers to another location, and themselves away and rarely visited the corner of a hospital. Ah, that boom. Oh, thanks about that, Valerie. We knew we'd be able to find you somewhere around here, but didn't expect you really get nice nurse naughty on us in the process. Alright, keep it in your pants. Stuff here let me hide out for a second mention Lindy. Figured I may as well fill in for what she's missing, that's all. I see, that makes sense. Lindy, with any luck, she won't stay missing for long. Well, not to make you mood, but thanks for me helping out that jam too. Governor General's got his cronies keeping an eye on me. Wouldn't do me any favours for being found out now. But he's running into you, Grace. I presume you came in via train or bus. Are you here to chase after one of your aforementioned scoops? Well, I guess you could put it that way. After seeing who else showed up around here, I'd say you got a pretty good lead. I mean, Governor General Rufus and General Van Dyke. Guess it doesn't get any more VIP than those two, eh? Why would come to a hospital in Crossbell? Both of them must have only just arrived by airship from Guerrilla Fortress. I made a beeline for St. Ursula. So he must be afoot. We're here to visit a patient. One who finally woke up a few days ago. Someone very important to them. But not just to them, to the entire Erebonian Empire. And that's no exaggeration. Huh? Someone important to the Empire? She couldn't possibly mean...
Oh, you found them. Good work, Valerie.
Hey! Not a problem, Chief Nurse. Cecile? Long time no see. Frantic as always, are you? I first look at Cecile in 3D and... Oh boy, she's definitely 3D.
Oh, you know me. Still, it's so wonderful to see the two of you again. And to the rest of Class VII. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cecile Noyes, the chief nurse on staff here. I've heard all about you from Valerie and Lloyd.
You know, a special sports section then. Right, she's kind of like Lloyd's big sister in a way. The two of us are neighbours. We thought you'd gone to a commerce and home Ilya was transferred to. I've been considering it, but Ilya ended up making a decision for me. Don't worry, I can finish up rehab on my own. There's another patient who needs you much more than I do right now. She was really quite insistent. They don't call her a fervent dancer for nothing. I said it for you. Grateful as a swan, stubborn as a mule. So it's other patients. I'm guessing the rumours are true? Yep, they are. As a matter of fact, he asked me to show you to him once you arrived. Which I perfectly be happy to do so after the Supreme Commander and Governor General are gone. How's that sound? Well... sounds great to me. Lead away, babe. May we come in?
Enter.
So it's true. Emperor Eugent preferred.
My sincerest welcome to you, Class VII of Thor's Military Academy. You'll have to forgive my being underdressed, given this is a reunion of sorts.
Your Majesty. So you're here in a crossbow all along. But last we heard, you were still comatose. I'm glad to see you awake. What a relief. I've never been so happy to be proven wrong.
Yes. I'm grateful that Adios granted me the opportunity to meet with you again.
I wouldn't normally allow visitors to a patient in this condition, but this is a special case, so you've got 10 minutes. Dr. Newes, if anything happens, come fetch me. Yes, Dr. Sayland. What's hurt you? Well, we can safely assume she's a doctor. Name Sealand sounds familiar, but let's worry about it later. Wonder to see how well you recovered, Emperor Eugent. Princess Alfred will be delighted to hear the good news.
Yes, although as you can see, it hasn't been an easy journey. I've been briefed on the majority of what occurred while I was unconscious. About the start of the Great Twilight. About the death of my son. And the coming war with Calvard. No, the coming of our very end. Even knowing of its approach, I regret that I must leave this mess to you young men and women to resolve. As the Emperor of Erebonia, I formally apologize.
Please, there's no need to. What do you mean by that? You're saying you're aware all this was going to happen beforehand?
Correct. So it is written in the Black Records, passed down from one generation of the Imperial family to the next.
Father Thomas told us about them before. I believe Instructor Rean was collecting them as well.
Yes. The records provide a rough chronicle of everything leading up to the Great Twilight. The Empire's dark history. Stories of the Divine Knights and the Dark Dragon. It also prophesies that a sacrifice would be made, and the path to the Graal would open.
I'm sorry. If you only had been strong, none of this would have happened. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it.
You are not to blame, Ash. The sin is not yours to bear. This has all been brought about by the Empire's curse. By that measure, both you and I are the same. What matters now is what follows. Until now, everything has gone according to the Chancellor and the Gnome's plan. But the Black Records stop where the Great Twilight begins. What happens next is a tale yet unwritten. There still remain paths that not even they could have foreseen, including the path you've chosen, Lady Mildine.
Oh, so you're already aware. What's that?
A document containing the whole truth as I am aware of it. The same truth I shared with your instructor. I am giving it to you in the hopes that you may find the third path that Olivert sought. When you have reunited with your instructor, find your own.
Your Majesty. Hey. Huh. It seems he's fallen asleep. He must have really been pushing himself. I'll call for Dr. Sayland. A third path, huh? A no visitors notice when placed on the door of Emperor Eugen's hospital room. You will return to a nurse's station with Dr. Sealand afterwards. There's shrapnel in his heart. That's right. It really should be resting right now, but they're insisting we operate as soon as possible. We were initially called to a capital, but due to a scale of surgery, we had him transferred here. The operation will happen in 2 weeks' time, considering his current condition. We estimate the success rate to be just shy of 30%. Yes, despite his pain, he still found the strength to speak to us. Who else is trying to fool? Acting all tough and... Ash. Reminds me, what did the letter say? It's mostly about the Black Records and the Curse of Erebonia. You already heard bits and pieces about it before, but I think it's all starting to come together thanks to this. The annexation of Northumbria is just another consequence of it. The news where as always is, we can't just put an article about it. So the Emperor's Day has become something of an open secret. We go a story like that and we get slammed by the censors, or worse, shut out on the streets. I see, but we're at least beginning to see a bigger picture here. Every one of those events is drawing us closer and closer to war. Nurse Cecile, do you have a moment? I wonder why it's going to be. Excuse me a second. I thought you'd left already.
The Governor General has, yes. However, I realized I had one last matter to see to here. I will be perfectly frank. Will you allow me to speak with Class VII?
The man from earlier. I thought that voice sounded familiar. He must have realised we were here. You can let him in, Cecile. Really? Are you sure about this? Very much so. He's a good man. Very well. Right this way, sir.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, new Class VII. I do hope you'll forgive me for barging in like this. And if it isn't some of the old Class VII. My, how you've grown.
It's been too long, Principal Van Dyke. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We've heard much about you.
Come now. There's no need to be so nervous. I've wanted to meet all of you for quite some time. You all have fire in your eyes. That's good. You remind me of young Schwarzer when he was a student. It's truly a shame he could not be here with us.
Well, damn, someone's well informed. You were a Governor General earlier. You were in charge of a war with Calvert, so perhaps you know...
Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is. My role pertains solely to events on the surface, as per the orders of Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
The war with Calvard is now completely inevitable, and behind that is a 1,000-year-old curse on the Empire. But despite all of this, you're prepared to fulfill your duty?
I am. Such is what it means to be a soldier. Even if the coming war consumes the entire continent, even if it consumes the entire world, a soldier puts everything on the line for his country. Generals Craig and Vander hold the same convictions.
Uncle. Now maybe what drives a soldier? But we will show you that Class 7 is different. It's just like His Majesty said. We'll find our own path. I may not know where it leads, but I'm sure it starts with finding Instructor Rean. All we can do is have faith in ourselves and move forward as Class 7 and as students of Thor's. Exactly. Never type to be so easily dissuaded. Every step we take bears our hopes of His Majesty and all of our friends behind it. I am certain our hopes will lead us to him. He's more than just an chevalier to us. He'll always be a member and instructor of Class 7. Honestly, it's a total crapshoot whether or not this will actually get us anywhere. If we do manage to get Schwarzer back, you bet your ass we're not just leaving things to him afterwards. That's load as well as ours to bear. We find our way from this shitstorm, and we're doing it together. Well, would you look at that? There's those are a face of true determination. Now you know, General, no Principal Van Dyke. This right here is a harder Class 7.
3 years ago, the Prince came to me with an idea. A seed from which Class 7 would grow. But for it to have grown so determined, resilient, and strong, it has exceeded all my expectations. Speaking to you today has reminded me of that, and I am truly grateful. Members of Class 7, I implore you to find Schwarzer. I am sure you can save him, and together find this new path.
Right. General Van Dyke left the hospital. Grace followed soon after, returning to the city. Well, that went far longer than expected. I suppose there's no time wasted, so long as you found it worthwhile. In any case, I would like to work to need to get back to. Right, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks again. And you look at the operation. Not you need to hear it from me. Ash. As a matter of fact, I don't. Medical professional never gives up, no matter how distant hope. Now then, wish you all the best. Well, that's the doctor who's got it all. The other nurses and I will be assisting Dr. Sealand in any way we can. So don't worry about the operation, we'll make sure he pulls through. Thanks. We'll leave him in your capable hands. Now then, shall we get back to our ourselves? The next order of business is visiting the wetlands. Agreed. The area flush with blue pleuroma grass is making our best candidate for singularity. Any place around here that screams singularity would probably be it. Careful guys, I'll stay behind to gather information. Same as Louise and the others. Make sure you and the others don't get into too much trouble for me, okay? You got it. New or older, still Class 7. Wetlands of Lake Elm should be out to a south of the hospital, down Ursula Road. And out I go. Well, while I'm here, I'm actually going to set me in if I can, since I need healing up. Sorry, I can't set it in because it's not an inn.
Just what I needed.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to say thanks for watching, have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.